booties for black girl nerds.
How you guys doing? I get to talk to the best coaches in the NHL. So I'm excited
Yeah.
about this.
Yes. Well, what do you need to know?
Well,
talk to Lauren because I'm
Exactly.
okay. Well, all right, Lauren. So as soon as you step into season 2, where is the Smack Talk class at? Like, do you sign a contract? There's a book. Like lay it out for me. How do you get the Smack Talk down?
I think my smack talk's not probably very good. I like my character's more like yay, good for you, amazing effort. So I'll have to keep working on it, but definitely Josh's character and I do butt heads quite a bit, and I do mock his seriousness and try to find every way I can to get him to lighten up. So that game is okay.
Well, Josh, since you are so serious, I feel like I have to go to you next because this camp is called Epic. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the question has to be, how do you become the ultimate expert in NHL? Like, how do you become one with the puck? Break it down for us.
You gotta live, eat, and breathe hockey, I guess. And that's what this guy does. He is all hockey all day, very aggro, very intense when it comes to his camp. He's all about taking these kids to the next level, D1, professional level, and forgets about some of the other things I think that are probably important. And that's probably why he's so good. I think that's why anybody's really good at what they do is because they become singularly focused on something. But I'm guessing those people aren't the most well-rounded humans. And I think that that's one thing that he does sort of open himself up to is stopping and enjoying some other things in life besides hockey.
Well, speaking of like enjoying other things, I feel like Alex, she's trying to enjoy other things, but her life is so much hockey right now, because of Evan. And I was curious, like the one thing that got me in season 1 was I was like, I cannot believe he fired his mom. I was like, is that even allowed? So I'm like, in the second season, do we have to worry about him firing you again? And couldn't you just put him on the bench?
I am secure in my position in second season, although he is still annoyed by me because teenagers just find their mothers annoying and understandably, but I'm a little more confident but he still has his ups and downs. Like there still is a conflict between how much fun I wish he were having compared to how competitive he is and how good at the sport he is. And I think he finds a mentor in Coach Cole that is the kind of mentor his mom cannot be.
Well, I think I love how you're showing layers to women in this, and like how a mom's like, not only was she like there for him when they were like, listen, you're done with the sport, you can't do anymore, but she creates a whole team. And I'm just curious, like, what feedback have you gotten from that? Just showing moms in that light and just that drive that Alex has, like, no matter what, like she doesn't have to do it perfect. She would just do it.
I've gotten really nice feedback, mainly from people who are looking for shows they can watch with their kids, for moms who just appreciate even just the idea that, the twist in this iteration of the show is that the kid's mom starts the team and may not know exactly what she's doing, but she's just trying to do her best and make life fun for her kid. And so I think that's all positive. And then just the sort of message of the Mighty Ducks themselves, which are, they're a little bit of a mixed bag of experience and sort of levels of commitment and understanding of the sport. I don't know. I just love it's an underdog story, but it's also like a transformation, which is, look what you can do if you just try hard, or, if you meet some like-minded people. And so I love the message of that.
Josh, I want to ask you, speaking of Lauren talking about the mixed bag of players and everything that comes into this camp, what's the number one rule for Coach Cole? Like, you don't cross him or you get benched. What's the number one rule for him?
What is the number one rule? I would just say that, we're in a very tight schedule. Mm-hmm. I'd say you need to be on time, and you need to give 100%. And anybody that doesn't like eat, breathe, and sleep the sport like he does, isn't going to last. And it's not that warm, fuzzy summer camp that Lauren's character Alex feels like this was going to be. This is like big boy hockey, big kid hockey. And so it's like I think that's one thing that he has to learn, is that there's more to it than just that.
Well, I'm definitely not signing up for hockey camp, but I appreciate the motivation, like just a little bit. But so last question here for you guys. Oh wow. Oh, well, see, now I gotta sign up though. That's nice. Last question for you guys as we wrap real quick. What is like a go-to song if you guys are just out skating on the ice trying to get warmed up? What's your go-to song? I stole this from Alex, by the way, from season 1, because she did Whitney Houston.
I think you got to go classic ballad. You got to go a Whitney, a Mariah, maybe a Celine Dion. You got to go like a real big Titanic style power ballad.
Jeez, I'm gonna go with I don't know. I'm gonna go with Metallica, Enter Sandman. There you go.
I was not expecting that, but I'll take it. Battle of the Coaches season 2. Thank you guys.
All right. See ya.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna start off with a question for everybody. Who has the best slap shot? Uh-oh. Think about it. Think about it.
Maybe Brady. Brady. I hate to give it to him, but he's got it.
Oh man, Brady. Well, then that means I gotta go to the first question for you then, Brady.
All right.
I want to know, like, coming in, okay, first season, it felt like, there was a lot on Evan's shoulders. There's this new team. I felt like sometimes he felt responsible for everybody putting it together. Does he still feel like that in season 2? Is he kind of letting go of the reins a little bit now that he kind of has a family?
I think he's definitely letting go of the rings a little bit. I think he's really just focusing on himself and his progression throughout hockey. He's really focused on this camp and really wants to thrive with the most elite players in the country, and he's doing so well. And he just wants to, really just focus on hockey. Hockey is his life this summer. He's not really worried about his friendships, but he's trying to balance it all, and it's just pretty chaotic for Evan this year.
What's your like signature shot, or maybe one of your favorite moves from last season?
Well, I have one this season, but I can't disclose that. But from last season,
okay.
From last season, I did this shot where I flipped my stick upside down, pretty much had like the blade of the stick facing down onto the puck, and I did like a 360. And then I shot into the goal. That was probably the coolest shot that I did.
Well, somebody that doesn't have any problems making goals, Sway. Sofi is like, she was on the money last season. Like, she was, at one point, she was going between 2 teams. And I was like, I would have just passed out and just called it a day. Like, I would have just been done. Okay, she wasn't able to do the final game, which I was like, oh no. So how is she ready? Like, is she full force, physically, mentally ready for season 2, ready for this camp?
Yeah, I think her injury was just something that came in the way, and she got over really quickly. It took her a while to also accept that she got injured in the first place. So, that wasn't a fun period for her, but she overcame it really quickly, and she was ready for this camp. Although I don't know if she was completely ready to be part of the competitive camp. She was sort of just getting ready for a relaxing summer with her new teammates. But I would say she's ready to get back in the game, although she's not fully supportive of the competitive part of it.
Yeah, I know that she comes away, even though she has the skills, it's like she kind of rather sit back and kind of do a little sneak attack on people sometimes. So I love that.
Yeah.
Naveen, I gotta go to here. You're like new on the scene here. We don't know a whole bunch about you, which I think is kind of cool. You kind of get to sneak in here on us a little bit here. How would you characterize Jace and Colin's like relationship here? Like, what can you tease about that for us?
Well, I think that Jace feels that his dad is kind of pressuring him a little bit to be the best, which he doesn't necessarily want to be. And throughout the season, they do a lot of talking it out and trying to figure out a better way that they can communicate.
Yeah, that's hard though. When your dad is like coaching too. Woo! I don't know how you guys doing with your parents coaching you. They can bench you at any moment. Okay, so going back to everybody here, what's the most shocking thing you guys learned about hockey? Like coming in, what was something like, whether it's the dieting, the players, how you work out?
I would definitely say the intensity of it. I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, just go like skate out there, like play hockey, pass a puck around. Like it's way more intense than that. Like especially when you're out there and you got people like skating all over you, like in the icebreaker scene with all those people skating around you and everyone like getting hit, and it's pretty hectic and chaotic.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing about the intensity. I think the idea of those camps and knowing how intense they are, we sort of were able to live in it without really experiencing the pain as much. But it was cool to step in the shoes of these really crazy athletic people.
Yeah, for me, I think the biggest realization for me was how much ankle and leg strength it took to be able to skate around for that long. I knew that, when I was learning, pretty much every day I'd go back and I'd have to like ice my legs, ice my ankles, because I was just like so tired. That was definitely like a rude awakening for me.
Well, you guys make it look real easy, and I can't wait to see you guys season 2 on the ice. I can't wait for it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
Doing good. The Mighty Ducks have leveled up. I love this. Maxwell, I gotta go with you first. For Nick, I love in the trailer how he's like, "This is where it all ends." But I'm and if there was like a piece of chocolate or some kind of sweets beside me, it probably would end for me too. I'm just gonna be honest. Like it'd probably be a wrap for me too.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. Nick said last season he felt like average, like just an average kind of player. Does he feel different this coming in this new season?
Not gonna lie to you, no, he doesn't. He feels like, he's there for the team spirit and the free snacks you get after the games if you win. So that's kind of as far as he goes. But no, all seriousness, I think he's really there to hang with his friends and, have fun and enjoy hockey more than work real hard to get to the NHL,
Now, I got to ask, though, is the podcasting coming back? Because I was kind of looking forward to that.
Me too. Doesn't come back till the very end. So, yeah.
Okay. I like that. A little teaser for us. I like that. DJ, I'm coming at you. Are you doing like parkour training? What's going on? Are you taking tackling classes for this new season? How's it going?
I play sports, so that's
okay. What was your favorite?
Yeah, I play sports.
Oh yeah. I mean, he just said it so easy. I mean, I don't, so I'm just gonna go with it. I didn't want to ask any questions to catch myself off guard. So I'm just gonna go with it. What do you have? Like, what was your favorite scene? Because you were the X Factor, starting in season 1. Did you have what was your favorite moment?
Oh, my favorite moment. Let's just say I don't think this is in like the first 4 episodes, but there's this one scene where I do this crazy stuff where I flip over the boards. That was like
that's in the first one.
Okay, I had to make sure. I was like, is it in the first episode? I was not sure, but yeah, it was a scene where I jump over somebody and flip over the board. So that was like one of my favorite things to do. So.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get ready for that. I'm be on the edge of my seat. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Taegan, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, the fashion is always on point for Maya. I gotta say, like, do you think she would add a little something to the jersey if she could? I mean, you gotta keep it original because it's Mighty Ducks. But you think she would add a little something to it?
Of course. I think she would, if she could, I think she would so dazzle and go all off for it. I don't know, add some little stickers or whatever sparkles on. I think she definitely put some of that on.
What kind of feedback have you gotten? Because Maya doesn't play when she gets on the court. Have you seen a lot of girls kind of like liking that, that stick to it that she has? She's very real.
Yeah, I think that this season, especially, we get to see Maya kind of, I mean, I know that there's one little stunt that I did with Sway, who plays Sofi, and that was, I think, in the first episode as well, during the icebreaker, and she's shoving people out of the way and like swinging her stick and everything, and I think that's super cool and super fun to do and film.
Oh yeah. Luke, what else is super cool is I want to know if there's a Mighty Duck soundtrack coming out with you.
We got to see about that one. Definitely.
Okay, cross my fingers.
You know what? That's a good idea. I'll pitch that.
Okay. I'm glad I gave you that idea. Go ahead. I'm glad. I'm hoping the season, like maybe towards the end. We don't know. Kind of, sort of, maybe. What I gotta ask you though, what emojis? Because you came with the text, and I love that. Like he was hardcore about his phone. He was like, "Look, when I'm not on the court, just leave me be. Let me be on my tech." So I want to know, like, can you give me like one or two emojis that kind of describe you going into season 2?
Into season 2, I would definitely say the frightening emoji because he's definitely scared to be with this new roommate that he but also probably the I don't know. Oh, maybe the I don't know if that's an emoji, but like the goalie helmet emoji, because
hey, I'm going with it.
I don't know if that's an emoji, but if it is, he got a really new cool goalie helmet that has like Mighty Ducks on it. And koob. So shout out Melissa Kosar for giving that to me. Love you. And yeah, we'll go with those two.
Listen, Koob is like, I'm ready for Koob. He is just so funny. And I just love how he was like, listen, my big victory, I wore pants, you guys. I'm in pants. So let's go. So that's all I needed to know. And I was like, season 2, let's check it out. I'm ready for it. Yeah. All right, guys, last question for everybody as I kind of wrap it up here. Has anybody get caught doing the quack, quack chant? Like you get real hype, you just go quack, quack. And you're like, whoa, I'm not in that scene right now.
We do that all the time.
We do it all
Yes.
It's in the show too. So
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. You guys are the best. I cannot wait to see you on the ice.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.